Remnants of last year's hailstorm that caused unprecedented damage to homes and businesses in the northeast part of Calgary remains noticeable today. And with storm season on our horizon, Calgary Emergency Management Agency Chief Sue Henry joins me on getting prepared for the extreme weather season.
What do you think that we can expect? What's normal for Calgary come June and July?
Calgary is located in a really unique place. Anyone that's lived in Calgary for any length of time will know that storms are a normal part of our summer season. They're difficult to predict. They pop up very quickly, and it's a part of living in Calgary to wait a few minutes and have the weather change.
We saw an incredible amount of damage last year. I think it was pegged by insurance companies at about $1.3 billion in damage. A lot of people are still dealing with the aftermath of that and now having to get ready for perhaps another storm like that. What do you say to them about what they should be doing to get ready for another storm?
I would say it to every Calgarian that preparedness is a shared responsibility around all of us. And we all need to understand what insurance coverage we have. We need to make sure that we understand the risks associated with where we live. We need to have a plan and have a 72-hour kit to help us through these what's become normal for Calgary.
Are there any just small tips? You talk about having an emergency preparedness kit, but are there just simple things? Like I remember surveying the area and cars were being damaged, siding of homes. Are there any little things that people can do to maybe protect their homes?
You bet. If I think about some of the things, when we get a weather warning from Environment and Climate Change Canada, the time that we have that warning is actually the time to take action. If you have the ability to put your car into a garage, if you have the ability to have made sure that your gutters were clean and that they're pointed away from your house, some of those actions ahead of a storm coming can actually prevent some of the damage for us.
So really it is about being prepared because we do know that this is actually going to happen.
It is. Unfortunately, we do live in Hale Alley. And it's a natural part of Calgary, and I wish that there was a way that we could stop hailstorms from ever impacting or stop these extreme storms, but it just isn't the reality. We have to learn how to live with them.
Is there anything that the city is doing to help Calgarians, especially those in the Northeast that live in tough hit places, or is it something that people need to really work with when it comes to their insurance company?
And certainly there's a role for all of us in that. The city does have a resilient roofing rebate program for the folks that were hit by the storm in the Northeast last year. We're always working on our communications to help get the message out to citizens when there is a storm. We're also working on various different actions from our coordination standpoint to ensure that we're able to respond quickly when things do happen and citizens do need assistance. But it is, again, so important to have your insurance, have your plan. Download the app from Environment Canada as well as the AEA app that helps us understand when something is coming.
Any last tips or words of advice that you want to say to folks as we head into extreme weather season?
It's the time to take action, and the time to take action is when the sun is out. Get up on that roof and clean out your gutters and point your gutters away from your house. Review your insurance plan and just be ready for what we know happens in Calgary quite routinely.
All right. Thanks so much, Chief Henry.
Ahead on